Welcome back to Let's Read Judge Dredd. Today's episode is Pumpkin Eater. Here we go. 2,000 years ago, Daniel, Dick, and Jane would have been called a hedonist. 100 years ago, he'd have been called a couch potato.
Fact, men without hobbies are 72% more likely to commit suicide than men with an interest in life.
In 2122, he's known as an oink. Own indoors, no kids.
Our first guest on Nobody's Hobbies today is Scott, right?
Dan, Dick, and Jane hasn't left his own apartment for 13 years. He doesn't need to. Life is an endless orgy of pizza, beer, TV, and sleep.
And your hobby, Hoss? I model toenail clippings into lifelike statues of Nobby. This is the queen of...
Oh, I'm sorry.
I model toenail clippings into lifelike statues, Nobby. This is the Queen of England. Look, it took me 7 years.
Pumpkin Pizza has been a direct debit to Dan's bank account. Oh, Pumpkin Pizza has a direct debit to Dan's bank account. Each day at noon, 6 and midnight, the pizza boy delivers a 6-pack and a large quattro queso.
And that's the Virgin Mary, Hoss.
Hey, got a problem with the 25% extra fee. Or free, rather, sorry. Hell, that's Dredd himself after us, Bones. And I'm carrying dope. Ditch it, squid. I don't hear him behind us. Oof! And the sign says no running. The pizza Dan consumes that afternoon contains 4 cheeses, 1 capsule of caffeine concentrate, 1 cup of Umpty, 1 cap of Umpty, a gram of Sugar X, traces of nicotine, and 4 tabs of illegal hallucinogen. Tasty new recipe. The humble pumpkin, only a gourd to you, but a pizza to remember. Warning, the contents of the pumpkin pizza box may bear no resemblance to this illustration. Right after this show, famous serial killers featuring a dozen deaths of Dr. Dre. In fact, men with hobbies have bigger sex organs. I know, Nobby, my hobby's eating. I used to feel suicidal all the time, but now whenever I feel bad, I just stuff my face. And it means I always have something to look forward to, my next meal. Time for our Vitta's phone in. Bring, bring. Hi, Nob. I want you to know that I'm heeding your advice on taking up a hobby. That's great news. Anything to do with eggs by any chance? No, Nob. Serial killing. So what's your name? Can't trick me there, Nob. I'm not saying. Then how will anyone know the murders were committed by you? All the top serial killers have names. The Sector 7 Shaver, Donald Duck McPhee, Hagar the Horrible. Point taken, Nob. Call me Pumpkin Pizza. Dumb. What about Pizza Pete, the pizza killer? Wait up, I got it. The Pumpkin Eater. That's got a groovy ring to it. So what's your message, fella? You're my first victim, Nob. It may be art creep, but to me, it's just another broken law.
Patrol any unit vicinity, Buena Vista Studios. Check on death threat received by Nobby Nancino.
Dredd responding. It's okay, I've called the judges. I'm not staying here to be killed. I'm going to sneak out the back way. Chomp. He's eating a table.
We got a trace on the call, Dredd. It's coming from the Buena Vista building itself.
Out back, we have the no entry and the sign on the door. Hello, Bob. Eep. Lucky I didn't live far away, huh? Drock, too late. Creeps left a trail of blood, though. I've got a lot to thank you for, Nobby. Now let's see if I can live up to my name. We're at Pete Finch. This is outrageous. We've got a column in the paper. Pumpkin Eater kills TV's Nobby. New serial killer terrorizes TV stars. Creep kills one victim and he's a media star. We do 100 plus and we get 2 paragraphs on page 33. Don't blame me. It ain't my fault if you always choose non-entities. You think you can do better, Mr. Smart Alec? Hey, we agreed victims was your department. Shut up. Here comes one. Come here. Slish. Normally we'd imprison you and spend a couple of days torturing you before the coup de grace, but this pumpkin eater's got us damn annoyed. You were right. What a non-entity. What do we got to do? Public wants some dead TV stars. We'll give them dead TV stars. In spades. Megavets. In love. Live.
I'm bad news, darling. Your pet pup, Carver's dying from incurable disease. I'll have to put him to sleep. Oh, Raph, no. Will he suffer?
Splat. He won't feel a thing.
That had you worried, huh? It was just a joke. It was actually a clever robot replica of Carver that I crushed. Oh, Raph, you're such a wag.
Whir, click. Whir, yap, yap, click.
There seems to have been some mix-up. Buena Vista Studios? This is the Pumpkin Eater? I liked Carver.
Within minutes, the hapless Carver's brutal death, the Justice Department's switchboards are jammed with complaints. Judge Dredd is sent to make the arrest. The animal rights demonstrators flood into the streets. Kill people, not pets, the sign says. Gold die, maybe, says drowning him. Hang Raph whores. I watch wars, famines, and disasters without a qualm but squash a dog and go straight into a kill frenzy. You gotta save me, Judge Dredd. Don't sweat it, Horace. I'll see you get justice, all right. Legal justice. There's a sign that says, Dredd, eat my hamster. A sign for hang. People are evil. And the final sign down on the end, I can't really read. It says no something. Step aside. Anyone who tries to stop me goes home in a body bag. And who'll look after your pets then? I don't understand. What good does hijacking a fuel tanker do us? I told you, man. We'll drive it to the studios and kill all the stars in one fell swoop, making us the most famous serial killers of all time. Sheesh, sometimes I'd be as well talking to myself.
Control to Dredd. If you're still at Buena Vista, investigate death threat to arrestee Ralph Horace.
The Pumpkin Eater?
Yeah, says he's going to avenge Cobber.
Wait for it. If the killer's in this crowd, anything could happen. Better get backup riot control down here. Crunch! Drock! Determined to stop the Pumpkin Eater stealing his glory, serial killer Pierre Zilberg has sent 2,000 gallons of unleaded fuel on a one-way trip to Buena Vista Studios. Control disaster units required. Buena Vista. Urgent. We humbly record the final moments of these never-to-be-forgotten Buena Vista stars. The Reverend Billy Ray Satan. And I have spake to the Dark One. And he said to me, Billy Ray, I want you to ask the people for money. A lot of money. Now, the Dark Pack ain't threatening you, understand? But if you don't get that money, I got an eerie feeling something bad just might happen. Anilzi Azole, irrepressible host of #1 rated show Chump Chefs. Today's Chump Chef is Werner Grubb. You live rough, I hear, Werner. Yup, been on the streets 13 years now. And what have you cooked for us? Something filling, but with almost zero nutritional value. A thimble of rat's tail stuffed with old fruit peel and swimming in a creme de cardboard sauce. It tastes like dung. No fooling you, is there, Ace? Slapper, the politically incorrect alien comedian. I've only got one tentacle, but it's a whopper. As the bishop said to the actress, boom, boom. Everybody hit the ground. Jesse the Body. Jesse the Body. Billionaire host of Fat and Chat. Ever get the feeling you're full, like you've achieved your maximum body weight and can't take it no further? I felt that way too, until a friend of mine told me about force feeding. Warning, only use under guidance of qualified force feeder. It really works, burp. Skeena K, buxom star of runaway hit The Taking Off Show. Today I'm taking off a blue silk designer dress, followed by my Calvin Klein underwear. I said down, you dopes! And finally, because his mother asked, we bid farewell to Buena Vista doorman Arturo Mule, whose final moments are happy ones. Bawooba! You okay, Horace? Horace? Hey, Judge, Just want you to know we claim full responsibility for this appalling massacre, and we ain't finished. Blam! Yes, you are. Standard execution. You idiot, you were supposed to tell him who we are first. And the paper says Pumpkin Eater is dead, serial killer murders top stars and 1,137 innocent citizens. Jumping exercises all your muscles and fights flab. You can jump while cleaning, cooking, even while talking on the phone. Hi, caller. What do you got to say on Jeff's Jump Show?
I just want to say to you that you're doing a great job, Jeff.
Recently, I took up a hobby myself, and I'm much healthier for it. And I've lost weight and left my apartment for the first time in years. And I'm eating healthier, too. What's your point, caller? I like you, Jeff, but all that jumping's starting to irritate me. I'll see you soon. Off. Alright, that's the end of today's episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join us again next time.